kings. This is for my queens who be rocking shiny things. No, it ain't physical. Jewels in us, don't you know? Let's spark a miracle. The jewels in us, the jewels in us. This is for my kings. This is for my queens who be rocking.
To all my Instagrammers, it's Lamont Fake Son, rocking Uninterrupted Focus. Today's topic is mind over everything. And I got my man, entrepreneur, Dwayne Bright is in the building. Say something, Dwayne.
How y'all doing out there?
So today what I want to talk about, this mind virus of distractions. And many of you are focused on a coronavirus. But what I want you to understand, if that's all you are focusing on, then you have already been distracted by the mind virus of distractions. I watched a series yesterday on Madam C.J. Walker, and the lady's mindset was so strong. It did not matter of the circumstances. It didn't matter of the obstacles that she had to get over and the pitfalls she had to hurdle. She was determined to build her business and build her business the way she wanted it built. And that's what I'm encouraging you guys to do today, is to build your business. It's a time of uncertainty. This is a time for great opportunity. It's a time to say I can make something happen even when other people are panicking around me. We can get this done. But before I get into that, I want Dwayne Bright to talk about himself a little bit, his entrepreneurship, and the things that he's going to do.
Okay, so I am a upcoming entrepreneur. I run a fitness company here in the Las Vegas area, working with the senior communities. I'm also an inventor. I created a portable fitness device powered by your body weight using resistance bands called the Easy Climb. It's going to be coming out pretty soon, working on that project. And then I have a movement that I'm starting called the 21st Century Heritage Experience, Build Your Life with No Boundaries. Basically, my goal in using that platform is to financially free as many people as I possibly can in this time.
Y'all getting that? Financial free, even in uncertain times. This is the time that you guys focus on your businesses and your entrepreneurs. The first thing I need to say this first, and I really do need to say this, is that this podcast is not for people who don't want to build business. It's not for people who are not entrepreneurs, right? This is for people who said, I'm going to get this done regardless of the circumstances, and you may be too focused on the virus itself, and you don't see the opportunities because your mind is not clear. So this is what happened to me, what was this, 3 days ago? 3 days ago, when I found out, it might have been a little bit longer than that. As soon as I found out that the interest rate went down to zero, I refinanced my vehicle. If all I thought about was a coronavirus and everything else and all the panic around me, I wouldn't have been thinking sharply or keen enough to understand that there's opportunities in this time of uncertainty. And that's the message that I'm trying to deliver to you today. Probably soon, next week, I believe, I'm going to be doing a training. And it's going to be a free training. And we're going to be having those conversations because that's going to be extremely important. This is the time, ladies and gentlemen, that you say, you know what? Let me stop making excuses. You know, those who are sitting at home, because trust me, look, we're at home now. Many of us are at our houses now because jobs laid us off or the job sent us home to work from home. This is your opportunity now to manage your time and work on your business and the things that you actually want to accomplish. But the first thing you got to have is your mindset has to be correct. This whole shirt that I'm wearing that says mind over everything, that's what this is. It's mind over everything, mind over circumstances, right? Remember that old saying that, what is it, mind over matter? Right to go, mind over matter, right? If you don't mind, it don't matter, right? I'm telling you, it's that focus. Many people DM me, man, I see you writing books, I see you doing movies. It does not matter what position I'm in, I am going to get the job done. Let me share something with you. In 2017, I quit my job. I was in law enforcement. I quit my job. And many people was like, man, you are crazy for quitting your job. I quit my job and started Ubering because I was trying to create flexibility so I can do my movies, write my books, build my podcast, build my audience, and make things happen. So when the uncertain times come, you have to continue to use those principles that you use then, now, right? These same principles work even in when adversity strikes. But the problem is we get off the train because it appears that it's getting tough. It appears that it's getting difficult, right? There is nobody that I know who has been successful whose road has been gravy. Everybody has went through something. I heard Will Smith's story. I heard Steve Harvey talked about him sleeping in his vehicle. Tyler Perry was homeless. Did you not know that when Tyler Perry did his first play, I think he said only 2 people showed up? That's somebody who said mind over everything. It does not matter. We're going to get up and we're going to do it again. This is your time, folks. I'm just the average guy, right? I wasn't spoon-fed. I'm from South Central Los Angeles, born on 97th and Figueroa. That's my neighborhood on the other side of Hoover.
Ooh.
Right? I didn't have nothing. We was evicted all the time, right? I was eating ketchup sandwiches, and life was not good at all for me. But I learned something. I learned that I don't ever want to live like that again.
Yes.
And most of us that think these jobs are secure, there's nothing secure about these jobs, as you can see. I live in Las Vegas. Do you know the Strip is shut down? Do you know the casinos are closed? They're hiring security guards to monitor the casinos where all the chips are at. Because the casinos itself is closed. Now you know that this stuff is not secure. The question is, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because this is your opportunity to build your business,
right,
to write that book, to call family members, to make amends. These are times for you to make a decision today for you that's going to benefit you. What say you about that, Dwayne?
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. I totally agree with everything that you said. It's time for us to take responsibility for our own lives moving forward from this moment. I feel that a lot of people are in a crunch right now and in a bind, and at this time you shouldn't allow what's happening in today's society affect your mind and your understanding and your path moving forward. You need to understand that you need to be creative in times like this. You need to think outside of the box. You need to be more open-minded to, earning ways and earning money, in other ways versus your traditional 9-to-5 work. You see, that's not working right now. But bills are still coming in, responsibilities still need to be taken care of and met. So, we need to be mindful of that. We need to take control of our lives, and we need to be creative and move forward with full confidence and faith.
That's perfect. And here's something I want to share with you guys for a moment. See this book right here? I don't know if you guys can see this here. This is a book that I wrote after all of my failures in life. It's called The Audacity to Think I Can. It was a time in my life where I didn't want to live. It was a time in my life where I didn't actually believe in myself. And I'm so passionate about what I'm speaking to you about today. Is it because I remember that I didn't want to be successful. I remember that I wanted to take myself out. I remember how I felt when I put that 380 to my dome and wanted to take myself out. I did not want to live. I did not believe in myself. But once you get to a point where you get tired of being sick and tired, you start looking for other opportunities to live your life, to build your business. But one thing that you definitely need to do, sometimes you need to change your audience. Sometimes you need to get around different people. If I wanted to be a pro basketball player, I'm going to try to talk to somebody who plays in the NBA. I'm going to try to talk to a coach that coaches players in the NBA because I want to get to the next level. And that's what some of us need to do. We need to talk to people. If you desire to be something or do something and somebody else is already doing it, right, try to get the contact for that individual, right? When I wanted to write a book, I remember this was years ago, I think this was in the 90s. I wanted to write a book. I paid a man, a speaker, a coach, $200. Listen to me. I paid him $200 for 45 minutes. Now, some of y'all probably saying, man, you crazy. Man, I got that money back 12 times over. But I wanted to talk to somebody who wrote the book, who can help me write the book, and so I can have product. And remember, it's hard for you to be stingy with your money, and then you yourself want to sell a product. right? Think about that for a second. That same energy that you put out, that's the same energy you're going to get in return, right? I'm not going to support him. I'm not going to buy their books. But then you want to sell a product, and you want people to buy your books and your products, right? So it don't actually work like that. So let go of that stingy hand, and let's see if we can make it happen. But here again, stay focused. Don't worry about this coronavirus. Take your precautions. I'm not telling you not to do that. Take your precautions and leave it alone and start building your business. All right?